New Jersey has always been at the forefront of innovation. The Garden State has cultivated the institutions and the innovative thinkers who have shaped and reshaped the world. Today we celebrate some of New Jersey's native and adopted daughters whose innovative thinking helped ignite revolutions in social thinking, business, and the sciences. Perhaps the most special of these women was Alice H. Parker. Born in the second half of the 19th century, Parker lived in Morristown, where it is said she hated the cold New Jersey winters. So, Parker designed a natural gas-fueled home heating system, the first of its kind, despite having no training or experience in this field. She was awarded a patent for the innovation in 1919. Her design became the blueprint for the thermostat and the forced air furnaces in most homes today. Virtually nothing else is known about this African-American woman's life. Whether this was by her choice or because of the social design of the time is not known. What we do know is her contribution deserves special recognition, and the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce is proud to name its Women Leaders in Innovation Award after Alice H. Parker. There are many other great New Jersey women whose innovative thinking helped change the world. In the early 20th century, Alice Paul had the innovative notion that women should enjoy the same rights and privileges as men, especially the right to vote. Because she advocated this idea, the Mount Laurel native was arrested 7 times, served 3 jail terms, and was almost thrown into an asylum. But Paul saw her work pay off. Her protests helped change the national consciousness, and in 1920, women won the right to vote. Recently it was announced Alice Paul would be honored by having her portrait included on the redesigned $5 bill. Ida Rosenthal emigrated from Russia with her husband at the turn of the 20th century. The couple opened a dress shop in Hoboken. At the time, women's undergarments were afterthoughts in the fashion industry. The Rosenthals created a line of personally tailored apparel which became so popular, they launched a new business we now know as the Maidenform Company. Ida Rosenthal managed Maidenform successfully for half a century. Around the same time, Sarah Spencer Washington opened a cosmetics store in Atlantic City selling beauty products exclusively to African American women. Washington also devised a beauty system for her products and opened schools to teach that system to others. Soon, 25,000 students per year were graduating from her schools and becoming entrepreneurs themselves. Madam Washington, as she was popularly known, turned her beauty shop into a multinational corporation and eventually became one of the nation's first millionaire African American women. Elizabeth Coleman White built her empire by turning blue into gold. Blueberry, that is. White saw great commercial potential in this innocuous fruit. Using her Whitesbog farm, the Blueberry Queen cultivated different varieties of the blueberry and was soon selling 20,000 barrels each year. Today, this blueberry is a $40 million industry in New Jersey, and our state accounts for 21% of global blueberry production. Winnipeg native Yvonne Brill worked at Douglas Aircraft during World War II, where she was the only woman in the United States working on rocket science. After helping design the first satellites, she moved to Princeton, where she worked for decades at Wright Aeronautics and RCA. Her patent-winning propulsion system is what keeps satellites from slipping out of their orbits and falling back to Earth. Erna Schneider Hoover of Irvington was a Bell Labs mathematician who received one of the world's first software patents. Her innovation helped modernize the nation's telephone system so it could cope with growing volumes of traffic. Patrice Allen Hicks of Orange was so inspired by New York City's building marvels of the 1930s, she decided to become an engineer. She graduated in 1939 from the Newark College of Engineering, one of 2 women in a class of 900. Hicks became the first woman hired by Western Electric as an engineer and later successfully ran her father's engineering company. Last year, the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce proudly presented its Women Leaders in Innovation Award to Dr. Shirley Ann Jackson, president of Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute and a person Time magazine called the ultimate role model for women in science. This year, we are equally proud to present it to Dr. Bonnie Bassler, Squibb Professor and Chair of the Molecular Biology Department at Princeton University. Dr. Bassler's work in understanding how bacteria communicate and coordinate their invasion of other organisms is laying the groundwork for new antibiotics at just the time when medicine will need them. The New Jersey Chamber of Commerce congratulates Dr. Bonnie Bassler and all of New Jersey's women of innovation.